Thank you very much for your 5 minutes here. How many of you have a family or friend or know of someone that has either lost their home to foreclosure or is in some kind of foreclosure short sale process? You are just like the whole Bay Area. We are in a crisis. I don't care what the press Democrat says. The fact of the matter is, in just the last 3 years, Sonoma County as a whole, and some areas are far worse than others, like Sebastopol, but as a whole, values have dropped 18%. They are going to continue to decline because of bank rules that have caused this problem. The number one issue is they won't let a person stay in their home. And the other second issue is once that person or family loses a home, they cannot qualify for a loan to buy a home for 3 years. This is the hidden buyer loss, the loss of demand that no one seems to be noticing. At this point in time, Sonoma County sells about 4,600 homes a year. That's our annual volume. We have over 6,800 families in just the last 3 years alone that are locked out of buying. It doesn't matter if they have a good job. It doesn't matter if they have cash reserves. It doesn't matter if they have a good credit score. What matters is they lost a home, so they don't qualify. By doing this, by locking out our families of qualifying to purchase a house, the only people left are either renters or investors. And so we're in this untenable position where money from anywhere in the planet can come and buy our real estate, where our citizens cannot get a loan. I'm outraged. If you go to my website, www.occupy-our-homes.info, you will see right on the home page how you can keep your home and help people that you know keep your home. And those are the solutions that all it would take is if we could get all of us in the country to say, we want this. One solution would come from the bank, a couple would come from the government, another would come from the investors that bought the loans, and you can read about that on my website. It's very complicated. But I've got flyers in the back, so you take a flyer, you can look at the solutions, you can make copies, you can pass it out. Tim Non, who started really as leading Occupy Petaluma, his whole point was to stop foreclosures because he lost a home. And in late 2010. And he was so ashamed and embarrassed. He didn't talk about it. It's a big secret. And now that Occupy has come alive, and of course, as soon as I read about his experience, I ran down to Petaluma and said, I've got a plan. Let's work together. And so he is organizing, that's what we're doing tonight, a specific plan called the Foreclosure Prevention Zone, where the people in the community go to the city council and demand that the council declare them a foreclosure prevention zone to set a statement. Our goal is to get every occupied in the country to do this. Everybody that's losing their homes and all the people that are losing all their values. This is common. I get this all the time. Some seller, owner, property owner, comes to me and says, well, I bought my house for $600 in 2009. I put $150 down, but my house is now only worth $300. Should I pay my mortgage? So everyone, we're all on a slide, some are falling off, and even those up here are sliding down. And unless we get together and unite to stop this, we will lose our homes and become a nation of renters. Foreclosures are in 3 phases. The first phase was the setup. We're the marks, and the banks set it up. So they wrote the toxic loans, they sold them out on Wall Street, they watched those lose value. Phase 2, they bet against it. They made billions by shorting these notes and securities. Phase 3, Obama has a pilot program, is going to start soon to sell hundreds of thousands of Fannie and Freddie foreclosures to the hedge funds. So they can be our masters and we can rent from them. And when it finally stabilizes and values rise, because they will, they're very depressed right now, then the hedge funds will have the final trillions in their pockets. So please, take a moment, get online, look at my website, help your neighbor, your family, anybody, everybody, to help save their homes. With one voice, we can really make a difference. Thank you.